This is a Neewer circularly polarized filter kit for the DJI Osmo Action 4 or 5 cameras. I was sent this to review for free. If you wanted to purchase one, it would cost you about $22. They haven't paid me for my review, and my opinions remain my own. Alright, so in the bag we get this box, which has stickers sealing both sides of it. And inside the cardboard box we have a microfiber cleaning cloth, a filter series user's manual, the filter holder itself in a plastic box with some foam, and that right there is the screw arm filter. And this filter will replace the lens that comes with your DJI Action camera. You screw off the lens, you screw this guy on. They specifically say it is not watertight, so it is not for underwater use. Since it's for kind of cutting down on glare from the top of water, sunlight, other non-metallic surfaces, it's not something you'd really use underwater. But if you were to drop your camera in water with this on it, it's not sealed like the OEM lens is. And supposedly you can turn this guy here to adjust it. There does appear to be a very small white mark there, but there's nothing specifically on the outside here to line that white mark up with. There's the Neewer brand name, and there's the CPL marking on this side. So after you screw this onto your camera, you can adjust the direction of the circular polarized filter. There's an extremely subtle white line on the outside ring, and I don't know if this follows kind of the thumb and finger rule where you point your thumb at the sun and you line this white line with your finger, or if it's something else. And basically what you do is you just look through your viewfinder, twist this thing holding the camera in the orientation and direction you're going to be filming, and then when you like the image the best, leave it there. Alright, so this little sheet of paper here is for filters in general. It doesn't say anything specific about this filter. It just says, you know, verify it fits with your camera, brush away dust, then wipe with a microfiber cloth. This just says not for children's use. So this is the DJI Action 5 Pro, and I have a polarizing filter which will snap on the top. This guy here will take the place of this little rubber protective ring. It kind of just snaps over the OEM, I'm not sure if you call this just UV or protective filter, and this guy is waterproof. So this polarizing filter, you know, you can rotate and then just push down and it snaps over. So the advantage there is it's easy to put on and take off. The disadvantage is the rotation you have to do before you put it on and then you push it on. So with the Neewer filter, you have to remove this protective ring. And depending on how tight that is, that could be difficult. So this is the OEM protective ring, and it mates with that O-ring, and it makes this watertight. So this filter here, they specifically say it does not make it watertight. Alright, so that screws onto the DJI Action 5 just fine, and then you can rotate the outer ring to adjust the polarization level. So I'm going to go outside when it's sunny and take some videos, and I'll rotate this ring so you can see the effect of rotating that ring while you're taking a video. Now while you're using this, the OEM original protection filter there does fit back into this box, so you can store that there. I put the original OEM rubber ring on top of this guy, and it puts so much friction on the bottom part that if you turn the filter this way, it actually starts unscrewing it. But if you're always turning it this way, you can just use that to adjust it. I don't really think it's necessary. It doesn't fit perfectly well. This guy isn't quite as thick as the rubber ring, and so I think just leaving it off is going to be easier. Alright, it is 10:40 a.m. The sun's right up there. I'm looking out over the lake here. My circular polarization filter has the notch pointing straight up, so vertically. I'm going to twist it. That's 90 degrees pointing off to the right. Now I have it 180 degrees pointing basically straight down. There's 270 degrees pointing off to this side over here. And then back up to the top. Now I'm going to look away from the sun. So I'm looking away from the sun, and I'm just going to rotate this through the full 360 in the same direction. There we are, all the way around. So here I'm looking almost straight down at the water, basically bouncing the sun off the water. You can see the bounce right there. I'm going to rotate this filter around. Alright, 10 minutes later, this is using the default DJI lens, no circular polarization to spin around. Views out through the lake area, looking down at the reflection off the water. So that's what it looks like without the circular polarizing filter. Alright, so out in the sunlight on the little screen of the Action Cam, I really had a hard time seeing a difference here. I think if you practiced with it a little bit, you could be able to see the difference outside and adjust it correctly outside without like a daylight monitor. But once you brought the footage inside and watched it on a big screen, it's pretty clear, you know, when you twist that knob, things are happening. I was most impressed with actually the sky and clouds when I was looking away from the sun by twisting it. There were two definite points 180 degrees apart where the clouds and the basically the blue sky and the white clouds kind of popped. Also, looking towards the glare on the water, there were two places where you could definitely see down to the bottom of the lake better. So it's a relatively low price point, and if you're going to be doing outside shooting, I think it's a useful tool to have in the toolbox. It's a little cumbersome to put on and take off because you have to screw off the original OEM kind of lens cover, that protective UV glass, and replace it with this guy. I have a different one that is a rubber push mount that just mounts on top of the lens. And the difference there is that it's hard to turn because you have to turn it while it's kind of up on front of the lens and get the effect you want and then stick it on. So I think either one of them works. This guy, at least, you don't have to worry about falling off the camera, and adjustment's a little bit easier, but your trade-off there is that putting it on and taking it off takes a little more effort.